Imagine this. Your New Year's resolution has been to eat healthier, and so far you've been sticking to your diet. Great job. But all of a sudden, today, you're really wanting a chocolate chip cookie. You're thinking of those crispy, buttery edges, the melty, gooey chocolate chips. What's going on? To understand this, you need to understand the science behind food cravings. So what are cravings? Cravings are simply just a desire for something rewarding. Tonic craving is craving in the absence of environmental stimuli. So, for example, if you haven't had a chocolate chip cookie in a while and you're on a calorie deficit diet, you might be experiencing a tonic craving. Cue-induced craving, on the other hand, is triggered by environmental stimuli and the sensory system. Specifically, the orbitofrontal cortex, insula, and ventral striatum, the brain systems associated with rewards. Let's take a look. Here's how it works. First, the orbitofrontal cortex receives and processes sensory information. So maybe if you passed a bakery on your way to school or saw an advertisement for cookies, your orbitofrontal cortex would be processing those scents or visuals. Then, that information would be sent to the insula, or insular cortex, which takes this information and associates it with an emotion, assigning a level of positivity or negativity to it. And it's likely that the scent of a cookie is tied to a positive emotion, so what will happen is that the insula signals the ventral striatum, aka the brain's reward center, which is key in motivation and learning. The signal from the insula will make it light up in anticipation of the good feelings that come along with eating a chocolate chip cookie, and making you crave it. Either way, you're still craving a cookie. So, there are two ways you could go about this. The first, and probably the one that's better for your diet, is not acting on the craving. You could distract yourself with a task, or try urge surfing. Urge surfing is when you acknowledge the craving, but you don't follow up with it, which makes it decrease. Or you could do just the opposite. Just know that it might ruin your diet, as you are more likely to do it again. That's because close to the ventral striatum is the dorsal striatum, or the habit center, and the two work together to help you repeat pleasurable experiences, such as eating a cookie. But it's up to you what you choose. And me? Well, I can never resist a freshly baked chocolate chip cookie.